tonight. United Dairy Farmers meets a room full of opposition as it asks for permission to expand its headquarters in Norwood. UDF wants to park gasoline tankers on a lot at the corner of Williams and Montgomery Roads. And that property would have been surrounded by a tall barbed wire fence. Local 12's Angela Ingram explains why the city's Zoning Board of Appeals denied a zoning variance that would have allowed the fence.
Neighbors are concerned about the safety of having fuel trucks in this area, but they also say visually the fence that would have gone around the tankers would have been too industrial looking. People who live in Norwood say UDF has been a great asset to the community, but they have concerns about the company's next move. UDF wants to use the old Cruzy Hardware building at Williams and Montgomery as a dispatch center for drivers of UDF fuel trucks like these.
I don't think it makes sense to have a hazmat security storage area right in the middle of our city.
UDF officials explained the trucks would not have fuel in them, but the issue before the board is an 8-foot fence with 3 strands of barbed wire and no landscaping around it.
We're trying to change the image of Norwood. We've changed the zoning along the Montgomery Road corridor, which is the face of Norwood.
Neighbors brought signs against the plan, saying that putting a huge fence with barbed wire on it on the main roads into town would ruin property values.
We're no longer an industrial hub here. We're retail, we're medical buildings, we have beautiful projects.
And some have concerns about the message it sends to children who would have to walk past it in order to get to a nearby school.
I teach neglected and delinquent children in a secure facility, and sometimes it's hard to watch how that affects kids.
Ultimately, the zoning board denied UDF's request for a variance of the code to build the fence, and without that fence, UDF may have problems moving forward with plans to park the tankers.
A denial of this variance we can defend in court. A granting of this variance, the law department simply has not seen any substantial evidence to support that conclusion.
The zoning board said it will deal with neighbors' concerns about safety and how UDF plans to use the property at a later date. In Norwood, Angela Ingram, Local 12 News.
Now, UDF can appeal the board's decision to the Court of Common Pleas.